Everybody, it's Miss Wisdom with Words of Wisdom, and I am reporting from Houston, Texas, just to talk a little bit about this crazy shit with Houston ISD. Here's a prime example of bullshit, okay? Now, granted, before I go any further, this has been going on for a long time when it comes to transportation, bus transportation to schools and things like that, but let me break this down. So earlier this morning, around 7:30, there was an HISD bus that crashed and it flipped over. Okay, there were students on the bus. About 10 children were taken to the hospital and treated for minor injuries. This is the result of the bus being flipped over. Okay. Now, where did this take place? This took place in Southeast Houston. And in Southeast Houston, for those that's from Houston, that's like Gulf Freeway 610 Loop. And it happened off Berkeley and Kimball. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you a map in a minute. But here's the thing. This bus was going all the way to the north side, to High School Ahead Academy. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So here's a map. Right? Boom. Berkeley is right down here. This is Southeast Houston. This is where the crash happened. Berkeley near Kimball, okay? Maybe I'm a little far, I'm far from the, Berkeley, okay? Excuse that. And then if you just drive on. They're going all the way up here to the north side to High School Ahead Academy. Yes, I live over there. That's besides the point. So, you're shipping students, not shipping. Students have to be transported from one side of town to the other, okay? And High School Ahead is a middle school for students that are over age. So there are 16, 17-year-olds that are still that are still seen as 6th, 7th, and 8th graders based on credits. They either dropped out, had to work, things like that. So they're trying to get themselves back so they can go to high school and graduate eventually. But over time, but anyway, this is nuts, y'all. So with all these new systems in place with within the district, with this new superintendent, what's up with the bus transportation? Why are students still being bused from one side of the town to the other? This isn't even a Magna High School. This is literally a resource for students to get back on track so they can graduate eventually, right? But they got to go all the way up to the north side. That's like a 30-minute drive. Longer if you're in traffic, and I'm pretty sure that was in traffic. So what do we do with this? What do we do with this? This is an unfortunate situation, and I am praying for all of the students that were affected as well as their families. But HISD, we got to figure that out, bruh. We got to figure that out. Not too long ago, it was some years ago, there was another incident regarding HISD bus services. Let me show you. Like, it's the same old shit. Now, this was in 2015. 2 HISD students died and 2 others were injured, as well as the bus driver. The school bus, like, literally veered off the freeway, off 610 Loop. Hold on. Isn't that the same place where the bus accident happened this morning? Hey, Southeast Houston 610 Loop. Okay? 2 students died trying to get to school. These students, they were identified. One student was from Fur High School, and the other was a student at Reese Charter High School. I think they were on the same campus. One was an actual student at Fur High School. The other student was at Reese Charter, which is a dropout recovery school on the campus of Fur High School. Okay? These students were coming from a different side of town, being bused to school so they can receive their quality education and move on and be great. These 2 students, these babies died. Okay. HISD, that situation happened in 2015. It's 2023. And we're still busing kids 45 minutes to an hour to the other side of town. And these situations happen. Get your shit together, HISD. Mike Miles, what's up, bro? We need to do better. Figure this shit out. Do we need to make sure there are centers for dropout recovery on all in the Northeast, the North, the West, the South, the East? Do we need to have them all over the district so that way kids aren't being bussed everywhere? We really need to come to a decision about this. This needs to be discussed. All right, y'all. I just wanted to put that out there. Again, I am praying for all families and students that were affected by this, in the past and now, the present. Got to do better, Mike Miles. Hey, you captain of the ship now, brother. Figure this out. This is Miss Wisdom with Words of Wisdom. I'm out.